Should you date a married man?
And what if you run into his wife or she calls him when you're on a date? What are you gonna do?
You said never let me go.
Your name?
Amanda.
Crystal.
Should you date a married man?
What?
Definitely not.
Why?
In the long run, I mean, it's just going to cause drama.
That's exactly the answer I want.
That guy is most likely not even going to leave whoever he's with, especially if they're like married and has like some sort of commitment with them.
Okay.
You don't even know if they have like a family, if that's why they're married or not. You know, you're just not going to get up and leave your kid. Temporary, most likely. Just to like go on a few dates, have some sex, call it a day.
Okay.
It's not really going to be like beneficial. No type of real like stability or relationship, just like for fun. And the most it's probably going to end up is like somebody caring and somebody getting like hurt.
I'm gonna say no because, like she said, the bulk of the time, the man's not gonna leave his wife. He's not gonna leave his kid.
Who the hell cares?
And at the end of the day, how can you have respect for yourself as a woman if you're disrespecting another woman?
You so smart.
You know you're doing it because you're well aware that he's married. So it's like you lose self-respect for yourself.
We're gonna do a deep dive on our guest Instagram.
And also you're like destroying people's lives. It's not worth sex.
Wow.
How happy are you to know that you're second to someone else? Like how like your little dates and your conversation and your things, if like you know that person is not like genuinely committed to you. You know, there's just like speaking words to like entertain you and just very temporary, you know, and I guess that's more for people that just have nothing else going on in their lives. At some point, someone's feelings are going to get hurt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's going to get like cut off.
So you guys think it's not a good idea?
Don't do it.
This world, a lot of people are like not trustworthy. In marriage, you want to think the best of that person. You want to be trustworthy, and to think that like once those things happen, that's out the window.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do it, guys. For your IG so they can follow you guys.
_Benitez 27.
Sulendi, CULENDI 99.
Name?
Sierra.
Marga.
Should you date a married man?
No, God, please, no.
I'm gonna say no.
Why?
I think marriage is a commitment. I mean, it takes both people, the person who's married and who's dating you, and also the person who's contributing to it. But if you're well aware, I think no. And also, if they do it to their wife, they're gonna do it to you probably.
Exactly.
I think it's a loaded question because, okay, let's take the marriage out of it. Let's call it a long-term relationship.
Okay.
I mean, there is still, I think most importantly, you have to think about circumstances surrounding whoever this married/long relationship is.
Okay.
Are there kids involved?
Smart.
For example, do you really want to wreck that? Is it worth it? But then there's also the question, are people separated, that sort of thing. In general, I mean, you could be like in a separated marriage. Yeah, you could be married but separated. In general, you probably don't want to be a home wrecker. You don't want somebody who is going to cheat on his wife. Because you want someone to put their all into you.
Yeah, baby.
Exactly.
You don't want half of someone. We're worth more than that. We want more than that, not half of someone.
Okay.
As long as all parties are clear on what's happening, it's fine.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would say no in general.
Okay.
Especially if there are kids involved, then definitely no.
So you guys think it's not a good idea, right?
Probably not.
No.
I think the general is probably not, yeah.
Okay. Your IG so they can follow you guys.
Marga_Grafe.
Your name?
I'm Anna.
Should you date a married man?
Okay.
I do not think so.
Why?
Because they're already
Taken?
taken, and like you're not gonna wreck a home.
Okay. So you think it's not a good idea?
No, I can't think of a reason why it would be.
That's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I would also say no because
Okay.
they're spreading their efforts between multiple people, right? And you're probably not going to get the attention you deserve from that person because they're out with a lot of people. And then they also have a wife that's probably going to be their like number one priority. So that's why I'm like, oh, even if it's open, I don't think so.
Exactly, and HIV, so.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Alright, so your IG so they can follow you.
It's Anademia.
Your name?
I'm Miles.
Should you date a married man?
Unless there's like an arrangement in the marriage where the person's like you can date other people, then personally I'd say no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm also not here to judge other people. But I wouldn't. It just feels, for me, morally not right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Alright, so you think it's not a good idea, right?
Unless like everyone knows and everyone's like okay with it, then no, I wouldn't say it's a good idea.
IG so they can follow you.
Miles Violet _
Your name?
Hallie.
Should you date a married man?
No.
Why?
Because he's in a relationship.
We don't care.
Okay.
I don't know. Find someone that's single. Don't be a homewrecker.
You think it's not a good idea, right?
It's not a good idea. It's horrible. I'm against it. I don't like it at all. I think there's so many other people, like,
Exactly.
he's obviously in a relationship. That's also his fault, too. If he's
Why?
Because he's in a committed relationship, and it's both parties' faults. They should not be doing that.
The man has to be loyal to his wife.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, your IG so they can follow you.
Hallie McKay too.
Your name?
Tone.
Finley.
Should you date a married man?
As a man, I think it's a level of like, I have respect for people and like respect for other people's relationships, so I wouldn't.
Okay. Why?
Well, because I think it's just like you're involving yourself in someone else's relationship,
Okay.
and it's like that agreement of like marriage is like very strong, I think. If you know that they're married, I just think I have a level of respect.
That's pretty good.
Come look at this.
No, I don't think you should date a married man.
Why?
I think, because then you'll be a homewrecker. Like,
Okay.
yeah. I just think that getting in someone else's relationship, like, you know, you're a wedge between the two of them. I think it's unfair.
So you guys think it's not a good idea, right?
There's a difference between knowing that the person's married, if they tell you like, oh, I'm married, by the way.
And I'm getting a divorce,
Oh.
then I think it's a different situation.
But if it's like, oh, I'm married and I'm gonna be married, then
it's a secret.
Like, for me, when I date someone, I want them to like me and have full attention on me. And sort of like knowing that they're married to someone else and that person doesn't know about this relationship, it just gets really messy, you know.
I agree. Your IG so they can follow you guys.
At Tone the Melker.
At Finley Zach.
Your name?
Alina.
Should you date a married man?
Let me put it in a language you can understand.
And who the hell cares?
I think no.
Why?
Oh, I think if he's married, then he's off limits.
He's taken?
He's taken. I mean, I don't know. What if, are they like separated? Are they together? If he's married but they're separated, I think you can still date him.
Oh, okay.
But if he's married in with his wife, then I think no.
You think it's not a good idea?
No, I think it's going to create a lot of problems.
Oh, really?
I mean, what if you run into his wife? Or she calls him when you're on a date. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna fight her?
Hell no.
No, but then if he's married and cheating, then who says that he's not gonna cheat on you? So I think it's a bad idea.
You think it's a bad idea?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Your IG so they can follow you.
It's Blondie RN.
Your name?
Luna.
Arlene.
Should you date a married man?
Absolutely not.
Why? Okay.
Actually, so the reason we're here today is because I had to tell her that I was sleeping with her boyfriend.
We're gonna do a deep dive on our guest Instagram.
Because I found out that she had a boyfriend.
For 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Whoa.
So I had to go through, I stalked his account, I found a comment on the Instagram from like 2020. I clicked on the page and it just so happened that he was at the beach with her. And she just posted a picture and like no other pictures and just posted a picture the day that I was like on her account.
Whoa.
So then I texted him and I said, whatever, you have a girlfriend. I was like, she's hot too, like what's your problem? And
Of course he was
yeah, he was like, no, that's not my shawty, that's not my shawty.
I was just like, gave him the opportunity. I was like, you tell her, I'll tell her. And then he blocked me.
Really, nigga?
So I told her.
Oh.
We did just drop him earlier. I literally, after I saw the messages that Luna sent, I went straight to his house and I completely left him. So the simple answer to your question, no, you should not date a married man.
Absolutely not.
So you guys think it's not a good idea?
No, it's
not a good idea.
Brianna.
Valerie.
I'm Angel.
Should you date a married man?
I think that's definitely not a good idea.
Okay, why?
I don't know, it gets very complicated. I'm also not a huge fan of dating men in general.
What do you mean by that?
So.
I just don't think you should insert yourself in someone else's relationship.
Okay.
I think you're free to do whatever you like. I think at the end of the day, if you're dating a married man, then that relationship is doomed to fail anyways.
Oh my God!
But it also doesn't mean that you should completely devote yourself to that married man. We all have like our human instincts and our human tendencies, and sometimes we give in to them. Yeah.
Yeah, IG so they can follow you.
Brianna.Reed.
Val__pal.
Angel Rafael Tavares, Rafael with an F.
Guys, we're done. We're done.
Okay, bye.